So if you want to move to Luxembourg, don't worry, you don't know how to come and visit Luxembourg. I will tell you how you can come and visit Luxembourg, okay, using this Schengen visa, and the countries that if you are able to get access to, you can easily move to Luxembourg. You are not even paying for flight again, no. You are not paying for visa, or not, Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Modesta, a Nigerian mommy vlogger living in Luxembourg. If this is your first time coming across my channel, or if this is your first time seeing this face, hi, hello, subscribe to the channel, join the family. You really enjoy it here with us. Today I want to be sharing with you countries you can be visiting with valid Schengen visa. You guys know that, yes, there are a lot of countries in the world, and Schengen visa can only be applicable to countries within Europe, but not all countries in Europe. So there are countries that if you apply for this Schengen visa, you can even tour around these countries before you go back to wherever you're coming from. Let's say you're coming from Nigeria and you applied for a Schengen visa, you have access to like 27 countries, okay? Oh yes, you have access to like, when you have that Schengen visa can take you to like 27 countries. You will tour around these countries within, your time of stay, and then you go back to maybe Nigeria or Ghana or Cameroon or Kenya or wherever you're coming from. So if you know that this is the kind of video you want to enjoy or you want to watch, so stick around and keep watching. Yes, you guys know that I live in Luxembourg. Luxembourg is one of the Schengen countries. Luxembourg is a small country. It's not so big. It is not well known, but it is the second richest country in the world. I was about to say second largest country. Oh my God. So Luxembourg is the second richest country in the world, and it has very small people living in it. So most of the people living in Luxembourg are even foreigners. Okay, it's not that big. It's a small country, but man, it has its benefits. When you live in Luxembourg, you know that Luxembourg is that rich to provide for everybody living here. Yeah, so let's talk about the child benefit. The country pays you if you have a child, they will pay you for the benefit. And then if you are a mother after giving birth, you also receive some payment. They pay you this particular amount, and when their child clocks 2 years, they still pay that child. So there are a lot of benefits. Another benefit is that if you have a job in Luxembourg and you work for a period of 6 months to 1 year, when you lose your job, the government can pay you 80% to 85% of your old salary. So it means that you don't have a job, but you're at home and you're receiving something equivalent to your old salary. So this is how good Luxembourg is. So beautiful, right? Now, I want to tell you that when you come to Schengen countries, there are countries that you can visit, and as Luxembourg is part of the Schengen countries, you want to visit Luxembourg, but you don't know how to visit Luxembourg, probably because Luxembourg does not have embassy in Nigeria. You remember, I keep saying there is this Belgium embassy that Luxembourg also shares with in Nigeria. So if you want to move to Luxembourg, don't worry, you don't know how to come and visit Luxembourg. I will tell you how you can come and visit Luxembourg, okay, using this Schengen visa, and the countries that if you are able to get access to, you can easily move to Luxembourg. You are not even paying for flight again, no. You are not paying for visa, or not, that Schengen visa covers all these countries. Let's dive into the video. Yes, there are about 27 countries that are under Schengen, and it means that once you have access to a particular Schengen country, you can visit the rest of the Schengen countries. But now your money kill am. Better soup na money kill am, because if you dey tour, you go dey pay for hotel, you feed now. Unless maybe you have a family here, there, like I said, Luxembourg is a small country within the heart of Europe, and it's surrounded these bordering countries: France, Germany, and Belgium. Yes, it doesn't mean that some other countries are not close. Countries like Denmark are close, but maybe you have to drive 4 hours, or countries like Netherlands, you still have to drive like 4 hours thereabout. These countries are close, but the countries that are within 1 hour drive, or you can even use train to enter, is these three countries, initial countries I mentioned: France, Belgium, and Germany. So if you're in Germany, you can come visit Luxembourg and still go back the same day. Let's say you don't have money for hotel, or you don't have a family, but because you watch Sweet Mogsy on YouTube, and Sweet Mogsy keeps mentioning Luxembourg is a beautiful country, Luxembourg is a beautiful country, you know, when you come to Luxembourg, you see the culture, you see the people, you know, you are able to interact with the animals, the birds, the lifestyle. You're able to interact with the weather, even the weather says your skin will glow. So, like I said, these countries are neighboring countries: France, Belgium, and Germany. Within 1 hour, you are in Luxembourg from the border. Oh yes, within 1 hour. So you can come to around the cities if you don't have money for hotel, or you don't have relatives in this in Luxembourg or in these countries. You will just go back. So in your whole 24 hours, if you dedicate like 3 hours to come visit Luxembourg and go back, maybe you're on vacation, you want to see Luxembourg, probably because you watch me on YouTube, then I'm sure that you really enjoy your stay. I've had friends who came to Luxembourg and they're like, oh my God, Luxembourg is such a beautiful country with old buildings, you know, this kind of old buildings, you know, that reminds you of the Anglo-Saxon periods and the rest of them. Those kind of buildings, you are able to like see, okay, no wonder. Oh, this building is still there. They preserve their culture. So I'll be mentioning these countries that you can visit, and from these countries you can visit Luxembourg. If Luxembourg is this dream country you've been dreaming of, like, I want to visit Luxembourg before I leave this earth. Now listen to my number one country on the list. Switzerland is among the Schengen countries that you can visit. Once you have access to the Schengen visa to travel to Switzerland, you can visit Luxembourg from Switzerland and go back. Nobody's holding you. Police is not stopping you. You will not be deported. You can only violate this law if you stay more than required. And you know that if you're coming, depending on the type of visa you have, if you have the type C type of visa, it means that you're not spending more than 90 days. That's 3 months. So you have 3 months to spend within the Schengen country and you go back. Yes, so if you exceed that limit, it means that they will deport you, and in your life you will never have access to that visa type again, or to that country. So if you come with the type C type of visa, like visitation visa, it does not mean you will stay. It means that you will visit, and the maximum stay you can have is the 3 months. But it doesn't mean that the type C visa only have this 3 months stay. Yes, let's say you're a businessman, you can have the type C visa with maybe 1 entry or 2 entry or 3 entry, as the case may be. But I want to tell you, you cannot get a 1-time entry. You cannot get a 2-time entry without maybe coming for the 1-time entry. And after the 1-time entry, you went back to your country. Okay, when they stamped your visa, they said 1-time entry. That means you can only come and stay a period of 3 months in just 1 year. And you came and you went back, and then you did it again, and maybe you now want to apply for the 2-time entry. And 2-time entry means that, okay, you have this type of visa, this Schengen visa, for 3 months, and you can come 2 times in a year, meaning that you can come and spend like maybe 3 months or less, and you go back to your country, and you still come back the same year to spend that, you know, maybe 3 months or less and go back. And then after that, you can get 3-time entry. It means that you can come 3 times in that year. You come, you go back, you come, you go back in the same year for 3 times. So nobody's stopping you. So I forgot to tell you that you should not breach these rules and you should not violate them. You have to really, really obey these rules. US, nobody's stopping you from visiting other countries within Schengen. Do not feel maybe if you are in Germany, you can't come to Luxembourg. No, like I said, you can always come to Luxembourg, maybe go back. You can come to Luxembourg, spend a day, 2 days, you know, go back, take pictures, interact with the beautiful city of Luxembourg, the creatures, the animals, the pigeons and the birds, the trees, you know, and then you go back. So, like I said, Switzerland is number one Schengen country, is on my list. Another Schengen country on my list is Iceland. Oh yes, Iceland. Another one is Ireland. You have Greece. You also have Estonia, Poland, Austria. Yes, if you're in Poland, you can come to Luxembourg. If you're in Austria, you can come to Luxembourg. All these countries I'm mentioning are under the Schengen country. Let's say you want to visit Luxembourg, but you don't know, or you cannot, it's not easy for you to. You can, you know, if where you live or your country has these countries that I'm mentioning, if it has these embassies in your country, you can apply to this embassy. Maybe you can apply to Polish embassy, and then once you're in Poland, you can visit Luxembourg. You get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. Like, I hope I'm making sense. I don't know how else to explain this, but let's move forward. I have another country on my list. I want to mention like 27 countries that you can visit freely with Schengen visa. I don't know why I keep saying Schengen. Another country on my list, you have Italy, you have Finland, you have Norway. You guys know that Norway is another good country. Like, they are now them, they say all those stockfish they chop for Nigeria, all those stockfish come from Norway. See, yes, so it's another good country. Luxembourg, Netherlands, Latvia. So many countries though. Have Sweden, Denmark, Hungary, Czech Republic, Portugal, France, Malta, Slovenia, Slovakia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing these countries very well. Yeah, these are the countries. I don't know if they are complete now, but these are the countries that you can travel to with the Schengen visa, free of charge. And if you have the Schengen visa, you're able to like visit all these countries. You can say, this month, since I have 3 months Schengen visa, I want to visit 5 countries. And you start from where you are, and the country around it, that's the bordering countries are around where you are. So like I said, Luxembourg is a small country surrounded by Belgium, France, and Germany. So it's just like in your village, you have these neighboring villages like that, or communities. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I did my best to explain to you how you can visit Luxembourg, even if in your country you don't have the Luxembourg embassy. But with this way, you can come visit Luxembourg, stay, and go back, you know, just to see the beautiful city of Luxembourg. Luxembourg is a very, very, very beautiful country. Small, but it makes sense. It really, really makes sense. Yeah, I've got to the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed to my channel. Share this video. Do all of those good stuff. Do not forget, share this video. Someone might be needing this video. Maybe you have people who want to travel, right? Share this video to them and stick on this channel. I'll be bringing you guys premium content about Luxembourg. See you in my next video. Stay safe and bye. Bye. Right now.